not passing, like left to right.
All right, ladies.
Somebody make a tortilla?
Yeah, somebody's burning the tortillas. All right, ladies, we ready to get started. We ready to get started. Can you see me? Mm-hmm. All right, we ready to get started then, because if I could be seen, then that means I'm mean and I'm gonna get some green. All right, look. All right, so this is what we're talking about today. Can I write it red? Is it all right if I write it red?
No, I like red.
You don't like red?
No, I like red.
All right, look. All right, so this was, I don't like this marker.
That's very white.
You can't see it?
No. I can see what you're writing, but I can't see you on the camera. Just want to let you know.
Oh, no, that's all right. Listen.
Just move over an inch, I think.
Move an inch over? All right, thank you very much. I'm trying to see if I got...
You see, you said small, 1 inch, you know.
Yeah, that's what I know. I know, I'm a midget. I'm a midget in society. All right, this is better. All right, so you can see, all right. So our aim is... How can we pass math?
Just can we pass the math?
No, I said, how can we pass the math section of the GED?
That earlier today.
Yeah, but I'm saying now, how can we pass? Because now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to break down the information so that you can pass the GED math.
Mañana.
I said mañana. So you can see this probably tomorrow to be up. All right, so look. So what I'm doing is we're going over the GED test. Trying to get all these dead markers. I need to throw them out, right? Let me see. All right, I find them live one every once in a while. All right, so this is what we're doing. We're going over the test. All right, this is a test I gave my students earlier, and we're going to try to figure out how we can make these answers to the problems. So the first problem that we had, Latoya, I believe you up first. You got one for me. What's number, Latoya? I gave you your test, right?
24.
I gave him what? Did you need a test, Jenny?
Yes, please.
And she says, please. Do you want one too?
Yeah, but when I want to do it tomorrow, you know.
Yeah. I got you, man.
By myself.
Yeah.
No, but I don't want to copy it.
Yeah, don't copy that. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All
I think
right.
it's number 24, I think.
You think it's number 24?
Yes.
Let's check it out. Everybody should be on that page. And again, while I'm working on this, I'm working this one out for Latoya. If you're running into a problem with something that you need me to work out, just simply know while I'm doing this, you let me know. You'll be up next. Raise your hand and we can talk about it.
You ever do this now?
You ever do which one?
I never did this.
No, but that looks like a good problem.
Yeah, I never did this.
We do that one. You know what you do? Whenever you find problems, look at this. See right here? This page right here could be your table of contents.
Okay.
So just write down the page number, and then you put a star next to this. So when you go to the page, you see the star.
Yeah,
bring that to my attention, and that's how we're going to attack that in the morning. All right, so getting back to this. We're on number 24, right? So it says question 24 is based on the following figure. So first thing I'm going to do is do this figure for the people out there in TV land, computer land, whatever land they're from.
This cannot be the stuff that's it. This is not the practice one.
I ain't never seen this before.
This is so where's all the other math questions though? If this is supposed to be the GED practice test, because these are not the only questions on the GED test. There's no addition, there's no multiplication on this test.
There's a whole lot of stuff on that test. You can go through that whole book and find stuff.
This is just a portion?
I don't have a book.
No, well that's you might need to.
I'm not buying no book if I take a test in March. I keep on saying that. I'm a single mother with 2 kids. I can't afford $15 just throw out the window.
Oh well, I can't help you. All right, now look. Now let's talk about it. Excuse me. Let's talk about it. Now I set the problem up. It says if BF bisects ABC, so that's this angle ABC, and this is BF. Angle bisecting means it cuts it in half. All right, and then it's saying CD bisects ACB. So that means it cuts it in half. All right?
What's her name? Asia, let me see your book.
Now listen what they're talking about. They're giving us, Latoya, what's the measurement of angle B?
Measurement?
Yeah.
What number are y'all on?
We're on number 24.
That's what I'm asking you to help me with.
That's what I'm helping you. I'm asking what's the measurement of angle ABC? That's in the information they give you.
What number you on now? 24?
Oh, 68?
68. Very good. So you figured it out. ABC is 68. That's the information that they gave you.
How is it 68?
They're giving it to you.
No, but it just say ABC is 68.
Yeah,
And that's the angle.
that's the angle.
You
of
said
it.
ABCD.
No, it's no. Come on now. And this is on tape. Tell her she's being taped. You're being taped right now. So you can't play anymore on tape. It's hot. All right. Now let's get back to this. ABC is given at angle ABC
68
68 degrees, and they're giving us something about ACD,
is 72.
angle ACD 72 degrees. And then they're also giving us that BF bisects that angle.
You know?
Yeah, it says BF
No, I thought you were about to say something.
bisects angle ABC.
What's BF?
Right here, BF
That's the first
bisects
She told me what's gonna be on the map.
bisects angle ABC,
BF?
BF, and then it says CD bisects angle ACD. All right. Now with all this information, now look what they're telling us. Let's look at the information we have first. Tori, you watching? We got 68 over here, right?
68 to 8 to
A, B, C is 68. A, B, C is 68. All right? So if we have an angle bisector,
So what are you trying to say? All those sides
A
are
to
6 to
C.
8?
no, this is the angle. Angle goes like this.
Yeah, so that's 6 to 8, 6 to 8, 6 to 8.
No, this is one angle. This is the angle, look. That's called an angle.
That's 68.
That's one angle.
But that's 68.
Right, that's 68. So this is bisecting it. That means it's cutting it in half. So how much is this angle?
Which angle?
This one right here.
B?
34?
34. This angle is EBC. This is 34.
How? You cut it in half?
Because it says right here. BF bisects ABC.
No,
ABC
I'm
is
saying you didn't say cut it in half. That's why I asked you, are you cutting in half?
bisects means that it cuts in half.
Okay.
Is that what it means?
That's what it means. Bisects means it cuts in half. All right. So Toya, how much is angle ECB? ECB.
You're gonna have
It's
all 3?
36 and a half, 36 and, let me see.
36. Period.
36, yeah, 36.
36.
36.
Because it said it's 72. Half of 72 is 36.
Wait. Half of 7. Oh, you're doing it.
This is the given
You said
information.
E. You didn't say ACD.
I said A, C, E.
E.
Or
It's supposed to be D.
however you want to do it. It's AC. I said ACB probably.
No,
But I
you
said,
said
oh,
ACD. I mean E. I thought it was supposed to be ACD.
it is. ACD, ACE is still the same thing. You see that? Because look, it's the same angle. If I go A,
Oh.
C to E, that's still this
Ain't that
angle.
shorter? Like,
It's the angle. It's the angle. If I put another line right here and call it ACG, it's still the same angle. It's still going from A to C to the next point. So this is, no matter what you call it, I call it ACE, I call it ACD. It's still the same angle. You understand? Because this is the angle. This means angle, that form right there means angle. That's the angle right there. Okay? All right. So now,
how did you get to 36?
because over here, look what it says.
72.
CD bisects angle ACB. Is it AC? ACB. So if the angle is bisected, that means the angle is cut in half. So if it was 72, they're giving it to us that it's 72. And if you're cutting it in half, half of 72 is 36 and 36. All right? So, now, what's the question or the problem that you were having, Latoya?
What was the answer?
No, that's what I'm trying to get to a question first. When you get to the answer yet, I want to see if she knows what the question is. What's the question? I mean, what's the question?
Oh, what M's, B's, EC, what's that supposed to mean? Like, what is that? That's my question.
Your question is what? Say it again.
It says then M, B, E, C.
So M means the measurement of angle BEC.
And that's how you get your answer?
All right, now look, now let's look at this. Let's look at this. They're giving us 34 and they're giving us 36. They're not giving us what this, they want to tell, we've got to figure out what that angle measures. Now remember, how many degrees, Takia, is in a triangle?
90? No.
No, remember I showed you earlier.
And if you gonna put that on there, on YouTube, can you, don't be saying my name like that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Just say you.
How about I won't say nothing to you. All right, now look. Now let's get back to this. All right. What is the measurement of an angle? I mean, of the triangle. What's the measurement of a triangle?
180.
180 degrees. Because remember, I showed you, class. I showed you a whole bunch of times. This is not the first time I did this. That we get a rectangle. How many degrees are in a rectangle?
45, right?
How many degrees in a rectangle?
You can say my name.
Thank you, Roberto. How many degrees in a rectangle?
360.
360. You have 90,
You can say yours.
90, 90, and 90. All right? 90, 90, 90, and
I
90.
want to be famous.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Me too. All right? So look, so 90, 90, 90, 90, that's 360. You got 360 degrees. So if you cut 360 in half, what's half of 360?
180. 180.
180. So that's why a triangle has 180. So if we have 34 degrees and we have 36 degrees, how many degrees are we missing? Phil, what are we missing?
Looks like I got distracted. What happened?
We have 34 degrees, 36 degrees. How many degrees are we missing?
34 and 36 is really not the meaning.
Okay.
This is my third damn book bag.
Now he's working that out.
I told how much. I'll be back.
But that's on there.
Alright, we have 70 degrees.
Second.
We have 70.
Right, we have 70 degrees. So how much? How much are we missing?
110.
110.
I only wanted a new.
And that's the answer. Ladies in the back, ladies in the back,
Wipe it off.
ladies in the back.
It's for free. I'm getting nothing. 70. I'm sorry, Mrs. Swain.
Swan.
Swain. Sorry.
So you get 110 if you get 36 plus 34 is 70. Now you get 110.
Because how much is a triangle? We
Oh,
just,
90.
no,
You, oh, 180.
180. So 180 minus 70
Oh, okay.
is 110.
110.
Okay. Okay, now I get it.
Man, this degree thing is.
All right. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to make everybody's life easier. While people's trying to give me a hard time, I'm trying to help them. But when the help is gone, then they don't appreciate it. Like I said, they don't appreciate the water to the well when dry. That's a true story.
You can have a hard time, but no heart attack.
Thank you. That's what I mean. All right, so what's the next one? I finished that one for you, 24. Does anybody have a next one that they want me to go over?
Could we just go over the test?
We're doing that. But I'm saying,
Oh, we could just start from 24 because we already did 23. So we did 24.
So,
Can you go for number 1?
what?
on the test.
You want to go over number 1?
We did number 1 yesterday, when you was here. This is the same work we was doing in the book yesterday.
Here we go to number 1.
All right, you want to go to number 1?
Yes, please. Is it,
Okay, all right. We did this one already. All right, now look what it says.
look in your book to see if you got it done first. 69.
I'm going straight to heaven, so I don't worry about it.
No. You don't got it done?
No.
So what numbers you was doing yesterday?
She was dreaming. She said she was dreaming about the math. But that's all right. I used to dream about numbers. All right, let's talk about it. See
It
what-
says,
No, I got it. All right, so look. So now we're going to number 1. All right? On 5 successive days, that means 5 days in a row, a delivery man listed his mileage as follows. All right, let me get these numbers down for you.
135,
We have 135, what else?
162,
Go ahead,
98,
go ahead,
117,
go ahead.
216.
Say it again.
216.
All right, 216. All right,
Okay, is that you got to, because when it says average, you have to add it up, right?
right.
And then.
Can you put this chair back over there now, please?
After add it up,
Yeah, you're going to divide it by what?
divided by 5.
No. But you're almost right. We're gonna get this thing going. All right, so we got 5, 7 is 7, 8 is 15, and 13 is 28.
It's 728.
So I'm gonna carry the 2. All right, so we got 5.
It's 728.
We got 5, 11, 20, 22. Carry the 2. That's 4, 5, 7. All right, 728. So 728.
Hey, half.
I just added all this up. So 728 is the miles that this person has driven. Now the question is asking you, it says if his truck averages 14 miles for each gallon of gas used, how many gallons of gas did he use during these 5 days? Jen?
Don't you have to divide it by 14 and then divide it by 5?
No, you divide it by 14 and it's a wrap. You divide it by 14.
Oh, 728 divided by 14?
My brother was so drunk.
7, what's going to divide by 14? 28. All right, so that's going to be 5. It's 700. At least 28. And that's going to be 2. All right, so that is the answer. So 52 gallons of gas were used. No, you good. You good. You're good. It's not a problem.
Oh, now I see.
Do you see how we do
Now I
it?
see it.
All right, and look at what it. And let me just explain to you the process and what I was thinking about and how I worked out this whole situation. All right. You find out how many miles the guy drove. All right. They told you that he averages 14 miles per gallon of gas. So if you take the whole total of miles, divide by the average of 14 per gallon, that will give you the amount of gallon that the person used. All right? All right. Did you get that one? Can you see me?
You need to edit some parts in that thing.
Why? No, don't. But I'm telling you not to. What you?
But it looks so much better that way.
You moved it and then you moved it back. But thank you.
It's a lot of hostility on the first part.
Yeah, no, I'm listen. I don't worry about that. You know what I mean? I keep it moving. And you see, I don't have no. You know, it's not like people gonna know who you are because you're not on camera.
Right.
You know what I mean? But people got to live with themselves. So you know, I don't stress it. All right. So what's the next one? What's the next one you need to go over? Who wants to go over any of these problems Because I was gonna do my,
We already did this. I'm
Number
ready to move
two.
on.
okay, which one you want? Oh, you
Next one.
want to do the next one? No, we did, we did all of these. You know what, number 2? We're gonna move on, and then once everybody's gonna leave before you, we'll work out the last one. All right, so I'll do this last one for you, and then after everybody's gone,
What you got, number 2?
you and I, yeah. Did you need that one?
I was going to try to see if I can do it my own way.
All right, so go ahead. I am not scared. I'm never scared. All right, I'm never scared. You feel me? All right, we're doing number 2. Now this one is a cool one. Number 2. It says you get 12 minutes for 5 cents.
Phil did this one yesterday.
Phil did it. So we get 12 minutes for 5 cents. And they want to know, and look how I'm setting it up.
Make sure when I put quarters on the freaking thing, make sure they get the right minutes.
That's exactly right. So we got 12 minutes for 5 cents. They want to know how many minutes you're going to give for 50 cents. All right? And yes, I know 50 cents.
I see him laugh.
You see, I see him, you know, he comes to the hood every once in a while. I was the last summer or summer before last, he came, fed everybody, gave him shirts, gave a free concert. 50.
You give the
50 cents?
steroids?
Yeah.
You don't give the steroids no more?
Steroids. I know he didn't get nothing to me. I wasn't trying to take that. All right, so look at the way I have this problem set up. Asia, what you gonna do?
Cross multiply.
Oh.
You could cross multiply. You could cross multiply, but I mean you could cross multiply. You want to try that? We could cross multiply, but what I was thinking is an easier way than cross multiplying.
You gotta put an X up top.
Divide 5 by 12 or 12 times that.
No, what I was thinking is this. Using the whole concept, see this is what I set up, it's kind of like a ratio. So for every 12 minutes, or for every 5 cents, you get 12 minutes, right? So you have 50 cents. What did you multiply 5 cents by to get 50? 10. So you multiply 10. So just like with fractions, what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So we multiply the top by 10. What's that going to give us?
You said what you multiply?
Yeah, I'm multiplying the top now, 12 minutes by 10. How many minutes is that going to give us?
120.
All right?
120.
120. And that's our answer is 120 minutes. But they don't have 120 minutes down there. What do they have down there?
12, 2. No, you got 1, 1.2, 12, and 2.
But I'm saying 120 minutes is what?
2 hours.
2 hours. Right, so that's the answer. So we just got to convert our minutes to hours. Right. Right. Because the answer is, it says, in hours, it said, what is the maximum time in hours that a driver may be legally parked at one of these meters? All right, because you can only do 50 cents. You can only do 50 cents, and that's what that is. All right? So 50 cents, again, is 10 times 5 cents. So for 10 times the money, you're going to get 10 times the time. That makes sense, right? 10 times the money equals 10 times the time. All right? Okay, so now we're moving on. So I did the 1 and 2 for you. Lady in the back, what's the next one you want me to do?
Me?
Yes, Toya. Can I call you Latoya?
Yes, you can.
Okay, Toya, what's the next one you want me to do?
You can go to 25, you know.
Let's go to 20. Let's go to 25. Let's go to 25. This is a good one. All right, so it says the dimension of the hallway below or 6.5, blah, blah, blah. All right, I think I just did this one.
Oh, you did? Oh.
No, I said I think that I did it. I think that I did it, because you know what? Here's the answer sheet. Ooh. Let me hide that. I see your eyes. The answer sheet. Let me get that. Let me go get that work in. Let me get that work. All right, listen. I don't need the answer sheet. You know how to do it? How you gonna try? What you gonna do, Marie?
You add it up?
No. We're not gonna add this up. We're not gonna add this up because what are we trying to get?
Me. Thank you.
All right.
Somebody phone us with the hook.
Yeah.
I think it's out in the hall.
Oh, wait a second. Hello?
Holla. I got to go.
You got, I'm off the hook right now. All right, people. Toya, I'm off the chain. All right. And we got notes, you said? All right, here we go. Now look at this.
Not roaches.
No, I didn't say that. I said,
Long as you don't say
notes,
mouse.
right? Notes.
I'm good,
Notes.
because I'll be up there. I don't like mouses.
Yeah. No, don't worry about that. All right, now look. What they want, Marie, you know what they want? They want the area. They want the area. So the area, you don't add for the area. The area,
You multiply.
right, because the formula is area equals length times width. All right, so what's the width?
Hot as hell in here.
Hold on, let me get you.
Hair sweating.
7.2,
7.2, and what's the length?
6.5.
6.5.
6.5. All right, so
Hold on, what's the number y'all?
we're doing 25.
You times it, right?
Right, yes, we're doing multiplication. So 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 7 times 5 is 35, so it's going to be 36.
Add that 0.
Drop that 0. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry the 1. 7 times 6 is 42, plus the 1.
43.
43. All right, so that's going to give us 4, 6, 8, 0. Now, are we finished? What we going to do now?
Something with the $2.10. That's
We definitely got to do something with $2.10 because that is the price that we got to pay. This is giving us the square yards for the area. Now wait a second.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to erase it, but I want to just make sure. Remember that we had some decimals in there.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
All right, so this. We don't have all this feet. We only have 46.8 feet. All right, so it's basically 46 feet.
0.8.
Right.
80 feet in it.
Right. All right, so that's what that is. Because you figure 7 feet and 6 feet.
Eating chocolate.
All right. So you're ready for me to proceed with the situation? All right.
Uh-oh, don't erase it.
No, I'm not going to erase it. I'm not going to erase it. I see you. You're trying to copy it. I wouldn't erase it. Let me make sure this is coming off. Can you see that, Jen? Can you see it? Mm-hmm. No, you can't see it?
It's like I can't see. It's like a...
I can see that stuff, girl. Let me just say. That's when you messing up my stuff,
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
you're the director.
I'm a great director. You don't know about my skills.
Oh, you gonna teach me about your skills?
I'm a good director.
Holla.
I used to do role plays for kids all the time.
You used to do that?
Like direct them.
You did direct them?
What?
Like, you know, when
She
you
used to do
go
plays.
in class and you like, back in 7th grade, I've always been to theaters and you could go to young classes and teach them and make little plays for the parents to come see, basically. So I had to
And then you
do
gotta,
those things. But
So what you gotta do? You gotta add that?
Okay, now look what we did. Now let's break it down. Look what happened. We tried to get the area because somebody wanted to tile a floor or something, right? Just like this. See these tiles? These tiles are square foot.
So is it being added?
Carpet.
Okay, carpet, tile, same thing. It's still a floor. It's still square foot pieces. All right?
It's not square.
Yeah, it is. Read the thing. It's square feet.
So is it gonna be
Oh yeah,
$48.90?
you're right.
No. Oh, you see the whole price? No, because look what we're doing. It's got to be more than that. It's got to be at least 90 something, probably 100 something.
better time
Because we multiplying
So say that then.
$2. I'm saying it. This is $2.10 per square foot. So we're going to multiply.
or multiply again, okay?
Right. So can I erase this part now to make some room?
Of
She
course.
say no.
Of course.
Of course.
She don't need it.
She don't need it.
She did already.
She been got that. All right.
We stopped at,
No, did you write that down?
oh, yeah.
All right. So look what I'm gonna do. Look what I'm gonna do to make it easier for us. I'm gonna drop these 2 zeros. All right. So now we got 468 times 1 is 468.
Oh, see, now I get this backwards.
All right. So now I'm gonna drop 1, 2, 3 zeros, and then we're gonna have 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8 with the 9. All right. So now we got 812, 8. All right, now that looks like a lot of numbers, right? But remember, we have the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that makes sense. For $46, you know this thing is going to be at least twice that, so it's going to be $98. It's $98.28 to carpet a room that is 46.8 square feet.
That's cheap.
That is cheap. Well, I mean, you work in the field. That's nothing.
But
That's
going
nothing.
back maybe 1970s.
Right. No, but notice that makes it cheap. The area is small.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because this room right here, this room is probably 15 by 12.
Oh, count the times.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's more.
You count going across it, going that way, right?
It's
Right.
got the times.
Yeah, I'm saying 15 by 12. I'm pretty sure I'm close.
No.
Because I'm good with that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
See?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay.
20 by...
I said 15 by 12.
That what you said?
I said 15 by 12. So it's
You
going
counted
to
before I think.
Nah, see, you know what I mean, I've done stuff. You cutting out on us? All right, have a good day. All right, what's the next plan that people need?
You can check my work tomorrow.
You said you want me to check your work tomorrow? Not a problem.
Not this. The book.
Yeah. So you coming in tomorrow?
Yeah, come Monday to Friday.
I'm gonna be here. I'm coming Monday through.
Oh wait, hold on. Tomorrow, snowstorm.
Snowstorm is Saturday. I already told you. I changed it.
Listen, if I'll
I'm gonna be. Listen.
Monday.
No, you gotta start tomorrow morning.
Start tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
I'll see you Monday. Tomorrow I'm
They
trying to
say
get me
it's
up and
falling.
get stuck
They
with
say
you.
2 feet.
2 feet. That's not a
They
lot.
say
I
six-
seen somebody
Two
said
feet.
10 to 15
It's right.
feet.
There ain't no 10 to 15
Yes, it
feet.
is. It was on the news.
We never had snow like that in New York City. The most snow we had was in 2005 or 6. I was working in wine
I never
dance.
seen
Well, we had
Hurricane
20
Sandy come
No, we had 3 feet. 3 feet for
My cousin scared me. Hurricane Sandy talking about it's gonna be like Hurricane Katrina, and how you gonna? What if the water comes up? How you gonna swim? There's gonna be sharks in the water.
Water did come up.
I know, but we was talking before it started. She's like,
Yeah.
there's gonna be sharks in the water and all kinds of shit.
No sharks in New York. This is not Jaws. That's a TV.
No, she was talking about Hurricane Katrina, but people was taking pictures of Sandy, other states, and there was sharks in the water.
No, there was sharks in the train station.
Really?
Yeah, but that was people put that there.
You know which one shark was that? The one trying to steal stuff from you. That was-
Exactly. I seen a pool shark, but that's another story. All right, now look. Now let's talk about.
I guess you have big teeth.
That's another problem. Let's talk about who's got the next problem.
All right, see you later.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, that one, the next one.
Kia, Toya, you got. I'm doing this for you because I was gonna do something else. What's the next one?
26.
Oh, so I'm just going straight in order like that?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just do 26 till I finish or till you leave, and then Marie, I'll do whatever else that you need me to do.
Alright,
Right?
this guy that used to be like not too heavy, Mr. John.
Right.
You know.
So John weighed 192 pounds.
Yeah.
His doctor put him on a diet which enabled him to lose 4 pounds per month. What was John's exact weight after 6 months on a diet? So,
All I did was 6 times 4.
okay, you did 6 times 4. And what'd you do with that?
It's 24.
Subtract it from
And then I did
192.
192, take away 24, which is 168.
192. All right, that works for me.
Yeah,
1, 6.
1 6 times
8.
4 and then
we got it.
Right, because he 4 months, he's losing 4 pounds a month for 6 months.
20 pounds.
Right, 24 pounds.
24 pounds.
Right. So that's not bad.
He was in good shape sometimes.
24, right?
Yeah.
Two minus 20.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Maybe-
192 pounds. I mean, maybe if he's 4 feet and 192 pounds, he might be overweight. But if he's like 5 feet, 6 feet, that's, you know what I mean? I'm probably 3 times that weight. All right.
Pure muscle.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, listen. You know what? I'm going to the club tonight, so I'm gonna do 100 push-ups. Before I go home, shave my head, do 100 push-ups, take a shower, and I'm going to the club. All right.
So I think I'm going to the bar tonight.
You going to the bar? Yeah, they got. All right, so we're moving on to the next one.
So homework is write an essay, you say?
Now, well, for homework, practice write an essay. Because we're going to do an essay tomorrow.
Okay, like, nah.
All right, ladies.
They changed it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Troy, what's the next we doing? Number 27?
Yeah, it is. 27, yes.
All right, now 27. Kia, with 27, what you going to do with that one?
I know my answer is 425.
It's not Michael Jackson's sister?
I wish. I
No,
wouldn't be
on
here.
the real life.
Yeah, he got
Oh,
to
yeah,
before
we
you
got
get
Yeah.
Okay, 27.
I wouldn't be here.
All right, we're doing this one. Now look what it says. 27. Look at this. Look. First and foremost, Kia,
Okay, so
you got to figure out what's 8.
I know the answer is 425.
Well, how you got 425?
I forgot. I think I did it on some scrap paper or something. Or
So-
my book.
Michelle, what you got for the answer? Bubblegum? That's not helping you. It's not helping me. Troy, what you got?
I just came in, so I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think you said you.
Pass it to me. No.
This was homework I think you had gave to me.
Right. We had done this several times before, but let's check it out. 8.5% of $10,000 is $850. Because 8.5 is
Say it again?
8.5%. But they're talking about interest.
Oh.
All right. So if you have $10,000 at 8.5%, that means you're going to make $850 a year. So they want to know how much are you going to make in 6 months. If you make it $850 per year in 6 months, that's half of that. So what's half of that, Toy?
450.
It's $850.
So 400. 450, 400, what's that?
425.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, 425. That's that answer. That's what we're doing that. Yeah.
Can you do it on the board?
Of course. I will do that on the board for you. I'm erasing all of this. And I'm going to break it down. So look, you have,
10,000.
all right, so we got $10,000.
That's what we have?
Yes,
That's good money.
that is good money. All right, we got $10,000 at 0.85. Because 0.85 is 8.5%. Do y'all see that?
8.5.
Okay.
That's 8.5%. All right. So this is how we're gonna do this. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of all the zeros. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and then we got 1 times 5 is 5. Okay. Then I'm gonna drop my 0. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and then we got 1 times 8 is 8.
What is one? Are you doing from the?
We multiply.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So when we finish, we're gonna have 8, 5, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros.
So you cross those zeros, right?
All right. Now look. So now we go back to our equation. We got 1, 2, 3 places. So I go 1, 2, 3 places. So that's $850. Now remember, that's $850 this person is getting in interest for the year. So 6 months is half a year. So when you take,
425.
right, when you take half of 850, all right, half times that's going to equal $425. $425. And I keep
How did I get that?
Is that all in there? 1, 2, 3.
That's what she said.
Let me see if this. I'm sorry, Jim. All right, now I'm cooking.
And what if I had, all the events are closed and still high, right?
You know why? Because they're blowing that heat in. And these things metal conducts heat. So they're trying to cook us. You know what I mean? They said my name is Mr. Swan, they're trying to change it to sardine. You know what I mean?
It's not gonna be a fried swan.
Fried, they're trying to change it into a fish. What's your question, Marie?
Okay, the next one, 28.
All right, we're going in order.
X squared.
You with it? All right, so let me see what it says.
Square minus X minus 12 equals 0.
All right.
Which of the following gives a complete solution?
All right, now this is what you gotta do. This is, first and foremost, Marie, do you remember what I told you this equation is called? What type of equation is that? What type, does anybody remember? What type of equation is that, Shakir?
Hold on. Is it a reciprocal?
No. But you didn't sign in? It's in the office. I gave it in the office already.
Why you giving it so early? Why you don't wait till your afternoon class is done?
No, I wait till the people, when the people come in and nobody else is coming in, I give them to them.
Can I sign? Okay.
Yeah.
Go and check.
It's 3 o'clock. You probably signed in already.
No, okay.
You didn't sign? Because there probably was no place to sign because she signed on the side.
I signed on the bottom.
You signed on the bottom. She signed on the side. She signed on the side.
I signed the corner.
Yeah, that's all. All right, so look. All right, check out the situation we got now. This is called, first and foremost, this is called quadratic equation. Remember I was doing this with you yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think Shakir was with us for a second. All right. This is called a quadratic equation. Now, once you get this, you signed it already?
No. She said too late. So I got it for free. You gotta sign tomorrow.
Too late.
No, she can't tell you it's too late.
No, she's not there. Another girl with
Just ask her for the paper.
I did. They told me the same thing. It's too late. So I'll be booked. It's in the office one.
What do you sign?
He said sign tomorrow.
Well, you have to sign it today because you're here today. So you're going to prove that you're here today. That don't make no sense?
Well, also, don't I got to sign off on your thing anyway? So that's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's a small thing. So don't worry about it. Now look at this. Look. We have a quadratic equation.
When I came in, I asked him.
All right, now, okay, that's good. All right, so look at this.
Okay.
We have minus 12.
X squared minus X minus 12.
Right. So look, so we have minus 12. What they want us to do is factor. We got to factor this equation. Now, there's a number of ways to get minus 12. All right. There's only one way though to get minus X. Michelle, how are we going to work it? Michelle. What are we doing? We working? We reading? What you trying to do? Joya, how are we going to get...
That's like my yard name.
What's your yard name?
Listen, I'm from yard, girl. You see me?
One bag of name.
Huh?
I'm blind from this.
You blind?
No, I'm too. My right name is Nicole. That's on my birth certificate. Like in Jamaica, they call me Michelle. I don't know why.
I asked you what you want me to call you.
Well, because I see you got Michelle right here.
Yo estoy ciega.
All but for Michelle.
Yo no sé nada.
All right, listen, ladies, let's look at this.
It's a Caribbean thing. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is this. There's basically 3 ways that you
I know
can
I
get
got
12.
4 only.
4 only.
What number you on?
28.
Yeah. 1.
You got 4 only? All right, because here's the situation. What works is this. You're going to multiply, what can you multiply to get negative 12? All right? So when you,
6.
Well, is that negative 12 or takeaway?
it's negative 12. If it's take away 12, it's negative 12. If it's take away x, it's negative x. And what it is, when you factor, and I was showing people this yesterday, you're going backwards. So what you're going to have is this. You're going to have x plus 3.
Positive.
Where you get this 3 from?
And then you got x minus 4.
Where do you get this 4 from?
All right, now listen.
Oh.
And this is where I got it from. You watching?
Mm-hmm.
This is where I got it from. All right? To make this 12, how you going to make 12?
A negative 12?
Right, to make a negative 12, you need a positive
number.
and a negative number.
Okay.
All right, that's the only way you can make 12 with a positive and a negative number. But you don't know which is which. So the way that you do that is, and so the answer is going to be, the answer is actually,
1.
no, the answer is number 5.
Oh, 4 and 3.
See, because that's what I got. I got it. Oh, no, wait. No. The answer is actually number 3.
3?
Wait.
3 and 4.
Wait a second. Right. The answer is number 4. And I will show you in a second.
Negative 3 though.
Second.
Where you get the negative 3 from?
Okay, now watch this. Watch this. You watching? Now look, these are the factors for this equation.
You get 12.
All right? Because minus, if I was to multiply, let me break it down. Let me show you the
Plus
multiplication. Let me show you the multiplication. I'll do it like this. X.
You said it's 4?
Right. And I'm going to show you in a second how. Okay? Minus 4.
Minus 4.
All right. So this is how you do multiplication. 3 times negative 4 is minus 12, right? X times minus 4 is negative 4x. You follow that? You see how I did this? This times this, then this times this. Regular multiplication. Now 3 times x is going to be 3x. X times x is going to be x squared. When you bring everything down, it's going to be x squared minus x minus 12. All right? So these are the factors for this situation. Now, here's the thing. Here's the funny part. Once you get to the factors, the reason why the answer is different, because you have, both of these are equal to 0. All right? So if I have, let me just get rid of this for a second to show you. If both of these are equal to 0, I see your hand, Michelle.
You're totally ignoring me.
No, I said I see your hand. I want to finish this first, and then I might answer your question. All right, now look. If you have x minus 4 equals 0, that means x equals 4. If you have x plus 3 equals 0, that means x equals minus 3. All right? Because I got to subtract minus 3 from here, add minus 3 here. Add positive 4 here, add 4 here. You see that? Now, Michelle, what's your question?
Right there, where is the 4 and 3, right?
Right where?
In the middle right there.
Right here?
In the middle.
Down.
Okay.
Yeah. Why you have the x down there? I don't get that part.
Because this is minus 3.
No, it's minus 4.
Okay, this is minus 4, adding to 3. So if we do, let's go back to our number line. Let's do our number line, right?
This is too much.
No, it's not too much. Watch how, remember I showed you on the number line earlier?
She wasn't here yesterday. You did that yesterday.
No, I did a number line today too.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did do a number line when we was talking about the 2x is greater
We
than
all
4.
came after it.
I can't wait.
Oh, y'all came late. Okay, because I
We
know I
all
did
came
number.
in after each other. Me and Toya came in, then she came in.
Okay.
Then she came
All
in,
right.
then he came in, then she came in.
All right, so then you might have missed the number line. All right, so look, here's the whole thing with this number line. All right, it's minus 4, which is here, plus 3. So we have minus 4. You adding 3, adding this to the right, subtracting this to the left. You adding 3. That's 1, 2, 3. What number is that? minus 1. And that's minus 1x.
So the answer is
So the x
4,
stand for
3,
what?
and 4. Negative 3 and 4.
The answer is going to be right. Negative 3 and negative 4. All right? And what I'm doing is, Michelle, back to your question. All right, make believe, if this is a number line, you can do, let's say the number line is this. 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x. So if you do it like that, if the number line is x, instead of just regular numbers, so when I add 3x to the 4x, I'm going 1, 2, 3. So that gives me 1x, which that answer represents. Negative 1x, negative 1x. All right? Any questions? Toya, you falling out back here?
No.
You good? You good, money? All right. All right, can we move on to the next one?
Okay. The ratio of men to women at the professional meeting was 9.2 if there were.
Okay, now wait a second, you're reading that wrong. The ratio is 9 to 2. That's how you do ratio. Ratio is this to that. 3 to 2, 4 to 5, 6 to 7. You said something's burning? I know this. I think it's just my lesson is on fire right now. It's hot. These hot lessons I'm teaching. It's burning up and breaking us down. All right. We up to this one. It says 9 to 2. 9 to 2 is our ratio, which I can make, I'm going to just put as 9 over 2. That's men, what is it? Wait a minute. There were 12 women, it says ratio of men to women is 9 to 2. See you later. Ratio of men to women is 9 to 2. So, if 12 women showed up, 12 women, how many men is there going to be? All right. So.
Just 2.
So it's going to be.
You and me.
It's just you. Oh, you're saying okay. All right. So that's 99 equal 108. All right, y'all follow me?
Would you do a number 29?
I'm doing number.
Where you want to wait from?
Yes, 29.
I got number 3.
Okay, look. You know what? I was solving the problem, but I didn't have to solve the problem. All right, hasta mañana. Gracias. All right, look.
Oh, I just see the number.
You see, number 3 is 9 over 2 and x over 12. But what I was doing is if I had to solve the problem, I would break this down. This would be x equals
So the answer is number 3.
54. Right. So we had to break it down. I would do that, and then you would get 9 is to 2 as 54 is to 12.
Just text me.
All right. 54 is to 12. All right. So and what you would do is if I divide this by, can that work? No, that's not gonna work.
When you ready to take that class?
Well, because you can see these numbers are exactly related. All right, so I'll give you a second to digest that information. Now the people's going, maybe I can get a better spot.
Estamos en tiempo problema.
¿Tú tienes problema de qué?
She said the math is mucho problem.
Let me see, let me get it popping right here.
Demasiado problema. Too much problem. I'm glad you understand.
You glad I understand? Or you glad she understand?
Yes, I know somebody.
I'm glad you both understand.
I'm delirious.
You delirious right now?
Yes,
Why?
cause this shit be making my head hurt.
With the math?
Yes. That's why when I was in school, I used to just get frustrated and not do it.
All right, I'm ready to get to the next one. You know, I think I had a better angle right here.
Over the place. What is the slope of the line?
What you did 29 already?
Yeah, it's 3.
It was 3, right? Oh, I was right.
What does this girl do? This girl messed my whole thing up. Oh, people always think they're helping people, messing people up. Anybody, you know, I hate that. And I had somebody, I had somebody touch my stuff. I set it up. You're not in there. She just want to touch it so bad. Yeah, that makes me mad. Because I don't know if you see the other video. I said I'm all right because she was trying to do it in the other video. I said I'm good. We're good. Thank you.
So did she mess it up and you were still able to see it?
Yeah, but she's got it all jammed up. Can you see me now? I'm upset now. People messing with my equipment. I'm upset. But let's get to the next one. I'm smiling. I'm back, smiling. Which one we doing? Number 30?
Yes.
All right.
What is the slope of the line that passes through point?
All right. So the slope formula is y2 minus y1
y2
over x2 minus x1. That's the formula. That's the formula for the slope.
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I don't know how I got the answer, but I got 3.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
I had to do this on a separate piece of paper.
All right, so let's see what happens. So we got 7. We got 7 minus 1 for the y. And we got 4 minus 2 for the x. All right? So that's going to be 6 over 2. 2 goes into 6 3 times.
That's why I was wrong.
So that's the answer. 3 is number 5. We can see that. I'm trying to figure out. Well, I'm gonna start taping from that angle. You know, when I ain't gotta worry about people coming in and jamming stuff up, right? That's crazy. All right.
In basketball,
All right. So let me see the next one. Basketball game. Bill scored 3 times as many points. Now remember, I did a lesson, guys. And especially the people over here in internet, I did a lesson on converting words into equation. So that's on that page. That's on this page. Swan.ent. That's my channel, YouTube. So if you want to learn how to convert words into equations, you check that out. All right. So now, getting with this point that they're telling us. Do I got my whole board up in there? I think I got most of the board. All right. So it's telling us if somebody scored. I'm gonna switch colors of marker, right? I'm gonna switch colors of marker. We're gonna try blue since I got blue suit on. All right. Look what it says. It says in the basketball game, Bill scored 3 times as many points as Jim. So we're gonna make Jim is X. Bill is gonna be 3X.
Which is equal 56.
56? All right.
4 equals 56.
4X equals 56. Go ahead.
And X equals 14.
X equals 14. That works for me. X equals 14.
And then I added 15 and 42 would give me 46.
So you added, what'd you say?
14 plus 42 equals 56. I guess I was checking my answer.
Yeah, right, but what you want to do to check your answer is subtract this, because if you subtract 4X, if you subtract X from 4X, right, that's going to give us 242.
Right.
That's going to be 3X, so that's how much Bill scored, and the other cat scored 14 points.
Right.
All right, what was they asked? Which one they want to know? They said how many?
Where that ball come from?
How many points did Bill score? So that's how many points Bill scored. What's your question, Toya? Which 4? This 4?
Yeah.
X plus 3x. This is 1x
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
plus 3x is 4x.
Yeah, okay, understood.
All right. So we get it right here. Huh?
Are you erasing it?
No, I'm not going to erase it. I just want to make sure y'all can see what I did. So we got X is the amount of points that somebody scored, and the other person scored 3 times as many as he did, and they both of the scores add up to 56. So we combine the X's. We got 4x equals 56. Then in here, what I did was I got the reciprocal of 4x, which is 1/4. 1/4 of 56 is 14. All right, and then we checked our answer. I did 4x minus 1x will give us 3x. So Bill scored 42 points, and the other cat scored 15 points. All right, Michelle, you leaving? You gonna make a few stops?
Yeah, but I gotta go to Cleveland. I was supposed to go there this morning, but we're closed. So
Oh, all right, because I was supposed to see you today.
yeah, I gotta go there before that later.
All right, well, you was nice enough to come hang out with me, so that's cool. I want to see. Then get that information. I don't know if that blue might not be enough.
It is so damn hot in here.
Yeah, they trying to mess with us. But you know what? I keep it cool. They trying to melt me down.
Open the door.
Yeah, open the door and leave the door open. All right, thank you. Leave it open. Leave it open. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. I'm gonna get all these things down. I think the black might be better.
3?
Say it again.
The answer is 3, 42.
The answer is 42. And that is number 3, you said? All right, so we're keeping it moving. All right, now this next one, this graph looks kind of bad. It says the graph shows the lengths of some famous rivers correct to the nearest 1,000 miles. Which one of these following statements is correct? Now let me see if I can look at a better copy. Because I cannot read the numbers.
So how you expect somebody on a test to read it?
Because you got the book.
Everybody don't got the book.
Oh, and you know what? I got the answer somewhere. Oh, I hit the answers from Sakia. Oh,
Got it too.
Sakia. I hit the answers from Sakia.
Is the Rio Grande?
What number are we looking at?
Number 32 is it 4?
You know what? Sakia, you stole my answers. No, I can't even read it. I can't even read the answers. Now listen, we did a whole lesson. We did a whole lesson on using these graphs. All right, so that's 10,000 miles. And I said, what's true about this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 2. So it says the Thames River is more than 1/2
It's Rio Grande.
as long as the same.
The Rio Grande.
More than 1/2. That's not it. The Draper River is 12,000 miles long. Draper River is actually more than that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right. Then it says the Euphrates River is about 250 miles longer than the Rio Grande. So we got, that's not right. So it says the Thames River is about 100 miles long. All right, and that's the right answer.
4?
4, because you look at the Thames River, and you see they're doing, it says it's about 100 miles long. It's closer to 100 miles than anything else. Because the rest of these things don't make any sense. Rio Grande is 1,000 miles longer than the Seine. So the Seine River is here. And then the Rio Grande Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one could work too. All right, so then I look at that. That's just about checking out the graph. All right, we're moving right along.
What's the answer?
4.
Yeah, it could be 4. Because the Thames is about 100 miles long. Because the Thames, it doesn't come up to that line. That line will be 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000. So it doesn't come up to that line, so that could be true. And then it says the Rio Grande is about 1,000 miles longer than the Seine. So the Seine River is, how many miles is that? 8, 6. So Seine River is about at 810, it's about 600 miles. And the Rio Grande is 246. So yeah, so it'll be number 4. Number 4, you see it? All right. It'll be number 4. All right, we move right along. We're on the next one, 74, right? All right, let's see what they're talking about in 74. All right.
What was the answer?
For which one?
4.
The Rio Grande is about 1,000 more miles longer than the Seine River.
It was 4 or 5.
4. All right, here we go. The graph shows, and one of the students, Erica, she said there's a lot of graphs and a lot of charts on the test.
2009.
How's she seen it?
No, she took the test.
Oh, Erica?
Erica, the other Erica. The one who's the tattoo guy's sister-in-law.
Who the tattoo man? Oh, the Jamaican dude that was there, that had the baby?
Right, he's Puerto Rican.
That nigga black, but anyway.
Stop the N-word, thank you very much.
You took his wife's sister.
Right.
I told you that was my next door neighbor.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. So this, yeah.
She don't even come no more.
No, she was here the other day.
He do tattoos?
Yeah.
He got a lot of them.
Yeah, he does. See, with me, I'm not down with the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not down with it, so I'm tattoo free. All right, so anyway.
Not me.
Yeah, gotta get it. I'm not, people got body art, you know what I mean? It's all beautiful. Don't stress it. All right, so look at what they're saying. The graph shows receipts and expenses for the years indicated. The receipts are designated by shaded bars and the expenses by striped bars. The year in which receipts exceeded expenses by 100,000 is which one? Do you see it? Toya?
It's 2009.
Year 5.
Right, it's 5. It's 2009. We're trying to see the year in which the receipts exceeded. That means the receipts, they made more money than they spent. All right. Now, just about every year, with the exception of 2007, they made more money than they spent. But in 2009, they made 100,000 more than they spent. So they made a profit of 100,000. And so that answer is 2009, number 5. Do you see what I'm looking at?
Yeah, now I see it.
All right. And do you see how the graph is broken down?
Yeah.
So you can see that's 100,000 difference, right? Between the shade and the no shade. All right. I'm moving right along. Shakir, why don't you do the second?
It says if one pencil costs Y cents and then 6 pencils will cost N cents. What? Let's say if one pencil costs Y cents,
then 6 pencils will cost
N cents.
12 times.
How much? Think about it.
Is it 1?
Yeah. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. If they said a pencil costs $1, how much is 6 pencils going to cost? $6. So that's what they're doing. But they said another thing. So if it costs Y cents, it's going to be 6 times Y.
So
all right.
6Y.
6Y. That's the answer. All right. And sometimes you have to break these things down into, make it real for yourself. Put some numbers in it make it real for yourself, and then that way you can really appreciate it and see what's going on with it and figure it out.
Okay. Can I do the next one?
Hold on, let me see who's gonna do the next one. Marie, why don't you do the next one for me, please?
Okay. Martin earned $12 per hour 1 week. Martin worked 42 hours. The following week, he worked 37 hours. Which of the following indicate the number of the dollar Mr. Martin earned for 2 weeks? It's number 5 because 12.
Go ahead, break it down.
12 parentheses
12
times plus 37.
12, you said 12 parentheses times plus 37.
No,
You missed
no.
the first number.
12 times 7.
It's 12
No,
times.
12
It's
is
number
number
5.
five.
It's
It's number
12 times 42 plus 37.
Plus
Right.
37.
And that's what it is, because he worked 42 hours 1 week, so it's $12 times 42, that'll be his first pay. And then the next week he worked 37, and that'll be $12 times the 37. All right, they're not putting the dollars, but I'm putting the dollars in, because it's all about the dollar. All right? You got that, Antonia?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the phone, I'm sorry. All right.
What do you want, girl?
Okay.
That's Kayla,
Kayla?
her daughter.
Oh,
You know, why do you ask me every day, can you get a snack? I tell you no. That's what's up to school in the morning. No. Did you do your homework?
tell her to do the math on
No,
it.
don't wait for me to come home. Ask Corbin to help you. Bye. Now have a nice day.
All right, we're moving. We're keeping it moving.